64-year-old Florida woman called the emergency dispatch to report that she was having medical issues. When an officer arrived at her home, she admitted that she had just called because she was lonely. She was subsequently charged with the use of 911. That part's all true. If I'd known that loneliness was a crime, I'd have a closet full of jumpsuits, orange as the ring of rust where the elastic grabs at my thighs. My nails, high-lie long and trained to pull a blade from a bar of Irish Spring. The bail money. A stack of Franklins, 20 deep in the passenger side nightstand, the arms reach so empty, good as buried in Jimmy Hoffa's tie clip. A once-in-a-while friend buys me a $2 draft, but the tab in his name makes for a lousy alibi. The district attorney looks strangely like the first man to kiss me, or actually, the boy, in green-plaid Converse All-Stars atop the storm drain cover where we met up between free swim and horseback riding. Remember high tops? Remember thinking that a boyfriend would mean a better seat at the lunch table? Remember when it did for a while? And that summer I learned what a hand job was. Not from him, from the girls in my cabin who teased Becca Markovitz for squeezing so hard he cried, the same boy, but after I had told him no, or really made Kara tell him while I hid on my bottom bunk, insides pounding like a dessert spoon in the garbage disposal. I wonder now what became of him. The boy with an Israeli accent, the innocent stand-in for every recorked bottle, every joke that didn't get a laugh, every wire violently stripped of its colored coat. Of course I wonder, now that I find myself untouched, not in the way that means I'm always on time, or the way that gets me auctioned off to some magnet from a country with a shortage of brides, but the way that turns memory into the exact change I need for a can of Diet Coke. The way I keep checking the fuse box when all of the lights are on. The way I late-night cradle a stuffed bear who in turn cradles a velvet heart stamped with those 3 obvious words never said by the man who gave it to me. I am certain of nothing I have done, except that I have done those things. I have dropped all of the teacups, but none of the saucers, swept the wood chips from the bottom of the slide, written my magnum opus on an etch-a-sketch just before the fastened seatbelt sign. 3 a.m. smells like milk gone just a tiny bit sharp and hurled anyway down the sink, the way unsoaked cornflakes stick to the roof of my mouth. I have a vegan steak knife, a teetotaler's flask, the wristwatch on a death row prisoner.